Good evening, all. It's just Sean Armstrong here, and I do apologise about my late appearance. I just haven't been on YouTube that recently because I've been, well, busy. As the title suggests, this video is about me and my writing. Now, as you all know, from those who followed me and those who know me personally, my journey began in high school, where I was bullied mercilessly by not only the pupils, by the teachers. This carried on until years 10 and 11, when I actually started fending for myself because enough was enough. And I just had enough of the shit personally. Due to the fact that I was in high school, I sat my GCSEs, and surprise, I was supposed to receive help for them, but never received any. Maybe that was due to the fact that they thought that it would have been a waste. I don't know, but the way that I look at it now is if I had received the help like I should have, I would have got higher grades. Instead, they were all quite low. Because of my time at high school, though, after I left school, I attended a company by the name of Total People. Again, I didn't receive much help there. The aim of the company was to get me into work, into employment, which they never did. When I turned 18 in 2004, I left. Then I was put into joining the Prince's Trust on the 12-week program, which I must admit I did enjoy. But after the 12 weeks were up, that was it. It wasn't a complete waste of time, but after I finished the Prince's Trust, I sort of went my own way. Looked for jobs and that. But I'm going to be honest, I found it extremely difficult. In 2014, which was a while after I completed the Prince's Trust, which was 2005, I made the mistake of going with a training provider by the name of Remploy. Now, Remploy were words of one syllable. They were absolute crap. They got me with a organisation called the Community Recycling Consortium, which was based in Fenton. They said that they were passionate about employing and offering voluntary training to people with disabilities, but I think this was a load of bullshit. I went, and I was offered an apprenticeship with them, supposedly in business admin, but there was hardly any administration involved. All they had me doing was phoning companies up, asking if they would be willing to recycle their old used wanted IT and other electrical equipment for the purpose of training other disabled people up, during of which these people actually put posters up telling me how to really literally speak on a phone, which was absolutely annoying because for all to see, apart from that, I worked at 4 call centres where no one commented on my telephone manner. In fact, I had people saying that my telephone manner was near enough perfect on the phone. I spent 5 weeks at this shithole. 5 damn weeks doing absolutely nothing but manning the phones. After the 5th week, I thought to myself, that's it. They get rid of me, or I'm going to leave on my own accord because of bullying issues. Apart from this issue here at this company, I also had an issue with pay. I was paid £100 cash in hand each week due to the fact that I felt stressed and bullied. I didn't even get that one week. All I got was 25 quid, all cash in hand, which was illegal. After I left, I had a right go at one of the managers, one Bill Harvey, who was an absolute arsehole. And I gave him an ultimatum. During the week that I started with this company, I wasn't paid. I had to do a week in hand. During this time, though, I told this Bill Harvey that if I was owed this money and if I didn't get it back, I would take him and the company to court. This actually worked. Unfortunately, though, the check that they gave me bounced. Now, during this time, I felt a bit wary of people and companies, and it really put me off working for said organisations, which I think all of you can agree with. Stoke-on-Trent, unfortunately, the area where I live, isn't known for its high employment record. We've got a hell of a big unemployment record here, unfortunately. And I don't know why, because Stoke to me it has a hell of a lot to offer. Like I said, though, during this period, I went back to the job centre and I asked them if there was anything that I could do. The year after I left CRC, they put me on a business admin course, which I thoroughly enjoyed doing, and I managed to attain a qualification in business admin, level 2. in City and Guilds. Unfortunately, this didn't really do much to help me in terms of work. So I still apply for jobs, but unfortunately, due to the fact that there was no work for me, I wasn't employed. In 2017, I started writing fan fiction. And the reason why I did that is because I just basically wanted to expand my mind, and I wanted to try something new, a new avenue, broaden my horizon a bit. Anyway, I did that. And I really enjoyed it, but I didn't really enjoy using someone else's work. It was like I was actually stealing this person's work. One day, whilst writing this particular piece of fan fiction, I just sat down after I finished writing this piece, read it, and I just thought to myself, you know what? I'm not enjoying this now. I want to do something. I want to create my own works. It wouldn't be until 2019 that I actually did this. 2019 was a pinnacle year in a way, as such. One thing that I did in 2019 that I remember quite well is I broke up with a then ex-girlfriend of mine due to the fact that she was toxic. And I remember also, the idea of being out of work was getting at me. And I had recently just met someone, a girl, who I talked about in the previous video, Stacey Roberts, who was a real big inspiration for me personally. And I got the idea from her about maybe a superheroine from Britain, Manchester, actually. I sat down and I wrote my first two manuscripts. I first started the first one in April 2019. It took me till August to complete. "50,000 words, which was nothing really. Then in October of that following year, I did the same with the second book, manuscript. Again, it took me till December, January to complete, which again was nothing. 50,000 words again. At this point, I was having a break. And it wasn't until February, March of the following year that I decided to, work on my other two manuscripts. By that time, COVID had hit. So I had more time to focus on writing these pieces of literature. It took me nearly till the end of the year to complete the other two manuscripts, which were a continuation of the series. Initially I was thinking about just finishing writing just 4, but I hadn't had enough. I wanted to, work on another, perhaps 2. Unfortunately, 2021, it was a bit of a bad year for me, as my stepfather died of cancer, and also the same year I decided to break up with a now ex-girlfriend due to the fact that the way she was treating me. In 2022, the following year, I wanted to distract myself, so I wrote the last 2 manuscripts of the series. Unfortunately, because things were getting back to normal, COVID wasn't around, so I had a bit of less time to work on things. So I just took my time. I finished the last manuscript last month. Unfortunately, earlier this year, I had an accident and I actually fell on some ice and it breaking my left wrist. But this didn't stop me from wanting to achieve what I wanted to achieve. The series is completely finished now. And what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to actually put it in the hands of an agent or a publisher. I've managed to complete a book proposal, which I did through an online training organization. So I'm quite pleased about that. As of yet, I've had 15 rejections. But this hasn't deterred me. It's made me more determined than ever, more motivated than ever. At the end of the day, this is something that I will say to people: don't give up on your dreams. Keep on just keep on focusing on your dreams. Keep pushing on your dreams. Keep pushing on yourself. Motivate yourself, because you never know what you can achieve. I've achieved a hell of a lot, but I'm not allowing it to stop there. I want to achieve more. I can achieve more. I want to be able to put my work in the hands of someone who can help me achieve my dream. I want to be successful in life. I want to earn from my work. What's stopping me at the end of the day from doing it? Due to the fact how I feel as well, I'm not interested in a relationship as of yet. But one thing that I am interested in is getting friendly with girls. Last year in August, I had my second book event. For this book event, I hired 4 professional models, body painted. And with them, they sort of gave me the confidence to know that, you know what, I am comfortable around women. I can do this. I can have a girlfriend. I can make friends. I can, go into a relationship again with someone else. When I get that boot deal, when I get a boot deal, I am thinking of hiring the girls again. The Ceremats, as I call them. By the way, if anyone has any questions for me, please let me know. I'll be happy to take any. I am open to people asking me questions about not only my work, but about me as a person. I like to think of myself as quite an open minded bloke. I like talking to people. I like engaging with people, especially if it's about my Green Girl series of books. Please also, if you can, if it's any interest, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. As it would be great to engage with more people on there. I'd like to. I'd like to engage with more people if I can. But thank you anyway, and I hope that you all enjoyed the video.